Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to another video. Now, in this one, it is time to go over the Season 2 balance patch that we are going to be having very soon in Loomian Legacy. Now, if you don't know, at the end of pretty much all these seasons, we always get some sort of balance patch or something for PvP, just to keep up with the meta, make sure nothing's inherently, like, super busted and broken. And, oh my god, I skimmed a little bit through the balance patch. Most of this is going to be a blind reaction. However, there's a lot of nerfs. A lot for what I've seen. So, honestly, I'm very excited. And, of course, a lot of background footage of me battling and maybe some past videos because it's hard to find battles nowadays. But, hopefully that you guys enjoy. And without further ado, let us just get right into it. Alrighty, so here we are. For banned Loomians, to start off this list, we have Swirl, obviously, Soulburst Icicle, Novadeus, Arceros, and Glaciadia are the banned Loomians of the Season 2 patch. Now, I will say these are not 100% confirmed. Everything else on this list is, from what I know of, but I was told that the bans are not 100% final. They could change. And that's pretty much all the bans already. We're done with the bans. And now we have stat changes. Oh, I did not know this stuff. Okay, we have Willbound Metronet. A health buff from 53 health to 83 health. An energy buff, or nerf, from 118 to 98. Melee attack from 119 to 134. Melee defense to 69 instead of 119. Range defense to 79 instead of 54. So, giving it a little bit more, like, health, however, lowering its bulk and compensation and then making it a stronger mixed attacker. Okay. Borok getting 10 more energy and ranged... Oh, wait, no. Borok's actually losing 10 energy. Its energy's going to 71 instead of 81, and range attack from 59 instead of 49. So now Borok has, like, no energy, so it's going to be a bit harder for it to, like, successfully throw out all its damage. They're just going to not have as many moves. But, hey, that's fine. Bronzu getting a energy to 82 instead of 100, so nerf to energy. Melee defense from 97 to 107, and range defense to 77 instead of 67. So it lost at 20 energy in compensation for a little bit more bulk. So that's pretty solid. Shrimp Post is actually the exact same thing. It's just losing 20 energy and gaining 10 in both of its defenses. Melee defense is going to 117. Range defense is going to 87. And then Goppy is getting its ability changed from Adorable to Finesse. Oh, how life-changing. All right. That is all that we've got in the Loomian stat and ability changes. And now we have abilities being... I guess these are buffs and nerfs. Abilities, Burning Rage, change to increase fire-type moves damage by 25% instead of 50, and costs 0% more energy to use fire-type moves instead of 25. So, it's just going to be a 25% more damage on fire moves. That's literally all it's doing. Exact same thing with Chilling Passion, but for ice-type moves instead. Exact same thing. Wait. Bruh, what is this? What is this? So... Burning Rage, Chilling Passion, Incandescent, Pitch Black, Pyro, are all being changed to exactly what I said before. Burning Rage and Pyro are literally the same ability. Huh? What the heck? Okay. I don't get that. Pyro Pro is the only one that's slightly different. Increases fire-type moves damage by 25% instead of 50% and reduces their fire-type energy cost by 10% instead of increasing it by 10. So Pyro Pro makes it so they cost less and they deal less damage just because of the change. And Hag is changed. Mind-type moves now get a 0% energy cost reduction instead of 25. Okay, so now it's just 25% more mind damage. Berserk and Eager changed to increase all the users' damaging moves by 50%. All the users' damaging moves. Wait, but what? By 50%? I'm assuming that's ranged and melee attack. Okay. But the user can't use support moves or held items and will no longer lock them into a single move. Okay. So it's like Doodle World, where like it's kind of like You can't use items. However, you get 50% damage increase, but in no item, which is kind of tragic. But Ambush being rebuffed to 100% damage instead of 50%. So it's back. Ambush is not trash anymore. But now we're on to probably what people mostly care about is moves. And there's quite a bit here. Now we have Spite being changed from type change from Dark to Spirit. It also changes the type of attack from support to melee. So then light types will be immune to Spite. So basically it's being changed from Spirit so lights can be immune to it. That's literally all you need to know. Outburst is being nerfed to remove the secondary effect that recovers energy. Oh no. Shell Bash is adding a new effect on top of what it currently does. If using double battles to protect the user's allies from spread moves. Oh. So it's like a wide guard. Okay, interesting. Gust is being nerfed from 25 energy to 40. Oh god. Burn Up is being removed, or is removing the +2 range attack when using Heat Wave. And will now only clear entry hazards from the user's side of the field and will... Oh. Whoa. Okay, so... Burn Up is just losing the +2 range attack in Heat Wave. And it's now going to 40 energy. Okay, so it's just being nerfed. Expert Onslaught. Changes it so it ramps up on fainted allies of the same type instead of healthy. So basically, if they die and you send it in, it's going to be like a late game cleaner. So pretty much like Leviatros now going to be late game cleaner and Rain. Morphezu's kind of just probably not going to be using Expert Onslaught, in all honesty. Interesting change. Mudslide now. I've been enjoying this one. So I like this one. Changing the strength of Mudslide from 70 to 30. Energy from 40 to 35. And this will let Jamie give more Loomian's Mudslide, so more hazard removal options, while also making it so Loomians that have Mudslide don't have a reliable Earth Stab, or Earth Coverage move, or Stab. This also makes it so we can distribute them to more Loomians, and Loomians that rely on Mudslide like Zeppelin and Venolin are going to be getting like compensation like Rock Slide and Landslide, stuff like that. And then we've got Teardown. Teardown, now Staunch can block Teardown. That's cool. Dart Burst, its accuracy is being changed from 90 to 85. No! No! Rip. Tragic. Boiling Press and Deep Freeze are getting their secondary effect removed. Oh man! Quite a lot to unpack there. A lot of moves being nerfed. But essentially, Spite nerf, Outburst nerf, Shell Bash buff, Gust nerf, Burn Up nerf, Expert Onslaught rework, Mudslide rework, Teardown nerf, Dart Burst nerf, Boiling and Deep Freeze nerf. And then we got Loomians that are losing moves. Arceros is losing Boiling Press. So is Novadeus. But it's being replaced with a new move called Blaze Rush, which we'll get into later. The Charonix line is losing Spite. I thought I'd already lost it. What? I thought I'd already lost Spite. Weird. Halloween Kabunga, Thummin, oh god, are losing Gamma Pulse, Luster Loot, Zip Zap, and Fade Away. Oh shoot! Thummin's got no pivot. That's tragic. Waka Laka is losing Fade Away. Okay, so it's keeping Zip Zap. That's good. Skilava, Gexplode, and Reptidon are losing Accelerate. Oh, thank goodness. I hated Accelerate on that thing. Hydrini, Bazeldu, and Deldrix are losing Thunderstrike. Oof. Oh no. Oh no. That's really bad. Your Snack's losing Fade Away. Oh god. What gutting is happening here? Oh, now there's an entire list of Loomians losing Burn Up. Oh god. So all these Loomians here are losing Burn Up. Here we go. Skilava, Gexplode, and Reptidon, they're losing Burn Up, but getting it replaced with Teardown. Kapoink and Hawkinosh are the same thing. They're losing Burn Up, but replacing it with Teardown. Pyrolin is also losing it, but it's being replaced with Teardown. Kabunga, Wiki, and Chartiki are getting it removed as a rally move, but Burn Up is being moved to Chartiki with a level 1 move. Gumpod and Ventation are losing Burn. No! No! That's tragic. The Harvestector line is losing it, and the Bacolio line is losing it. How tragic. Oh my god. Literally everything in the game is losing Gust. What? Bruh. Like, everything is losing Gust. Hello? Okay. The Avatros line is losing Gust, but getting it replaced with Air Shot. The Stratosaur line is losing Gust, but getting it replaced with Air Shot. Buzzolin is losing Gust. Snagoop is losing Gust, but getting it replaced as a level up move with Air Shot. Swirl is losing it, but getting it replaced with Air Shot. Oh no, Swirl. Dregadine is losing it, but it's getting Tear Down in replacement. Charonix is losing it, but getting Rant. Violana's losing it, but getting Tear Down. Gondorvale's losing Gust, but getting it replaced with Air Shot. Nymare is losing it, but getting it with Air Shot. So is Nemesis. So is Gargolem. So is Morphezu. Bruh. Nymare, Nemesis, Gargolem, and Morphezu are all losing Gust for freaking Air Shot. And then Vesperatu, Infernix, Wintrix, and Cleone are all just losing it with nothing else. Oh my god. So basically, Avatros, Stratosaur, Buzzolin, Snagoop, Swirl, Dregadine, Charonix, Violana, Gondorvale, Nymare, Nemesis, Gargolem, Morphezu, Vesperatu, Infernix, Wintrix, and Cleone. All of them have been nerfed because they're all losing Gust. Oh my god. Now we have Loomians losing Bait. We got Lumala, Sinogre, all of the Varis, and Harv. Actually, is that all the Varis? I think that is. It's Vari, Sarvolin, Wendelin, Kirolin, Zeppelin, Venolin, Russelin, Buzzolin, Tundrolin, Pyrolin, and Hydrolin. Yeah, they're all losing it. Okay, interesting. So I think that's all the stuff that's being lost. I'm scrolling down a little bit. I'm seeing Loomians gaining moves, and this just looks like a lot of hazards. So we have the Vari Evo line getting Tear Down, Skilava Evo line getting Tear Down, Kapoink Evo line getting Tear Down, Kabunga Evo line getting Tear Down, Gumpod Evo line getting Tear Down and Mudslide, Spirivi Evo line getting Tear Down and Provoke, Jimby getting Tear Down, or Jimby Evo line. If I mention these, this is all the Evos. Wimpor getting Tear Down, Snagol getting Tear Down, Kayego getting Tear Down, Sikaloot getting Tear Down and Mudslide, Gosswing getting Tear Down, Nymare getting Tear Down, Nemesis getting Tear Down, Gargolem getting Tear Down, Vambat getting Tear Down, and Mudslide, and Phantom Blast, and Gnarly Gash, and Provoke. Hello? God, Best Rogers got every move in the game. Oh, there's more. Slugling is getting Mudslide, Igneal's getting Mudslide, Barbs, and Provoke. Singeal's getting Mudslide, Umbrella's getting Mudslide, Kapoink's getting Mudslide, Pyramine's getting Mudslide, Fevine's getting Mudslide and Provoke, Cradle's getting Mudslide, Piter's getting Mudslide, Ansie's getting Mudslide, Pylin's getting Mudslide at level 1. Dude, I can't. This is so much crap is happening. Mbit's getting Provoke, Fancub's getting Provoke and Shadowbox, Pootrol's getting Provoke, Dobo's getting Provoke and Ferroblast, Dractus is getting Provoke and Body Crash and Barbs. Krabushi is getting Provoke, Kayut is getting Provoke, Dusk is getting Provoke, and Phantom Blast! Munigon's getting Provoke. Okay. There's moves, dude. Oh, we're getting to offensive moves. Oh, this is what I care about. Okay, here we go. Eclipse is getting Blind Spot Batter and Radiant Rush at level 1. Luxor is getting Resonate at level 1. Umbrat's getting Chili Chomp at level 1. Baroche is getting Slap Down. Oh, shoot. Garbana's getting Slap Down is interesting. Zeppelin getting Typhoon, Landslide, and Spite at level 1. Venolin is getting Landslide and Rock Slide. Swishy is getting Landslide and Hydroblast. Geklo is getting Landslide. Wild Owl is getting Thistle Slash, Nature's Force, and Landslide. Odiaga is getting Bane of Haste and Typhoon. Ooh. Yumiline is getting Thistle Slash, Body Crash, and Luster Loot. Okay. Snowcub, Caillou, and Cryocub are all getting Spike Rush. So Himber, Cramboss, and Barbadger are all getting Spike Rush. Small Evo Line's getting Boiling Press at level 1. Geklo's getting Thunder Blast. Dakota is getting Thunder Blast. Ample's getting Thunder Blast. Wendelin's getting Phantom Blast at level 1. Whizpup is getting Phantom Blast and Flare Blast. Okay. Morphezu's getting Typhoon. Goppy Evoline is getting Hydroblast. Pike Evoline's getting Hydroblast. Leviatron's getting Hydroblast. Chartiki is getting getting Flare Blast. Scampy Evoline's getting Provoke, Preemptive, and Bane of Haste. Hello? Shrimpos is getting Far and Near Enchantment at level 1. Behemoth's getting Rogue Assault. Oh, it's going to be useful for once. Oh my god, this took way too long for it to get that move. Hydrini is getting Thunder Chomp. Oh, to compensate for losing T-Strike. So, like, Very Nimble Mixed could be a fun little thing. Impkin Evoline's getting Barbs. Zaleo's getting Brawn Boost. Howling Kabunga's getting Dissipate. Oh, to maybe compensate for Thalman losing all of its moves. Waka Waka is getting Luster Loot at level 1. Bruh, this is so much stuff. I can't. There's so much stuff happening. Scampy getting preemptive is funny though. You could go preemptive Scampy. That's a horrible idea. Please don't do that. And now we have completely new moves being introduced. Okay, here we go. Blaze Rush. Fire type melee attack, 60 strength, 100% accuracy, 45 energy, makes contact, raises the user's speed stat by 1 stage 100% of the time. This is for Arceus and Nova Deus to replace Boiling Press, so they're getting Flame Charge. Ranged Drudge is being added, but increases the user's range attack and speed by 1 stage each. This will be given to Sanimoth as a level 1 move for now. Cycle Hammer. Mind type melee attack, 85 strength, 100% accuracy, 45 energy, 10% chance to flinch. This will be given to Ferroglyph as a level 1 move. Oh my god, idiosyncratic Ferroglyph actually has like a move it can use. Weed Whacker, plant type melee attack, 90 strength, 100% accuracy, 50 energy, 10% chance to lower the target speed stat by 1 stage. This will be given to Wild Dial as a level 1 move for now. Okay, so like you could just use Swampy and then it's okay. Ignite Charge. Fire type melee attack, 90 strength, 100% accuracy, 50 energy, makes contact, 10% chance to burn the target. This will be given to Arceus and Nova Deus to replace Flaming Kick as a level 37 move, and Flaming Kick would not become a rally move. Intriguing. What's that sound? Inferno Charge. Fire type melee attack, 120 strength, 100% accuracy, 60 energy, makes contact. This will cause user to take damage for 1/3 of the damage it dealt. 10% chance to burn. Okay, it's given to Arceus and Nova Deus for now. Frost Blast, 100%, 110 strength, 80% accuracy, 60 energy cost, 20% chance to freeze the target, and when given to Glissadia and Nova Deus as a level 1 move for now. And I think that's literally everything. The rest is just bugs, like Inferno doesn't take chip damage at the end of the heat wave. Steel Trap doesn't deal damage over time like Pestilence. Prowler just generally doesn't work. Soul Bursts, cancel priority, that's being fixed. Mudslide, being used behind a scapegoat, doesn't remove entry hazards, which is being buffed or being fixed. And then Gorge is able to block Shatter. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't worry. It's a lot that I just talked about, but it should all be little screenshots, and I'm praying you guys can read it. Because I don't know how small the text is going to be, but bruh, hello? Why is there so much stuff? I think the thing I'm most excited for might be Spike Rush on Barbadger. Dude, I've been wanting to use like Brawn Boost, Life Orb, Barbadger for so long, but it always had a middling speed stat. Just like, hey, what Jamie's basically doing is removing a lot of hazard removal in the game right now, but giving them other options for hazard removal that'll also make Staunch a really solid ability to be able to block teardown. Like everything is getting teardown, right? Dregadine is going to be the absolute one of the best Loomians on hyper offense, just because it's gaining Staunch to block teardown, and it's also able to be immune to Mudslide, and pretty much everything is losing Burn Up and Gust. Holy, yeah, if you're running an offensive team, you absolutely require a Dregadine. Holy crap. Like, Rogue Assault Behemoth is insane. Like, bruh, this is all awesome. Zeppelin finally getting Typhoon, so Tumultuous. Oh my god. This is all peak. I'm so hyped now. What the heck? But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below of all these buffs and nerfs. And I hope that you all enjoyed. And I will see everybody in the next one. Bye-bye.